What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here for a little bit of WoOT action. Saw some great action yesterday at Watkins Glen in the ARCA cars, but tonight we got street stocks. Wow, there's two middle fingers. Damn, Shane, that paint's making me feel a type of way. As we get ready for a little WoOT action, top six going to transfer through to tonight's feature here tonight. Right now, it is Connor Brannon on the pole, Greg Wellen in second, Asher Hansen third, Connor Rockwood in fourth, and Hankins in that number 5 position. We're going to see where everybody ends up. Right now we have, oh my God, 42. We are working on 43 cars qualifying here tonight with Shane Haas out on the track. That means we're going to be sending a lot of people home here tonight. These heat races are going to be absolutely massive. How's everybody doing tonight? Are you guys ready for some racing? Let me know out in the chat as these guys are out on the track right now. I'm going to go ahead and delete this and this so I don't look like an idiot. All right. I might sound like an idiot, but now I won't look like one. All right, right now on the track, it is going to be Shane Haas as he is going to scrape the wall. He has not put down a qualifying lap yet as he starts his first lap here of the night, or completes his first lap here of the night, as he's got about a minute and a half, probably getting one more in. I don't know if he can get 2 in. Let's see if lap number 2 can be his quick lap here tonight. I don't know if Matthew is still in there or not, but it looks like Shane Haas will be the last person to put a qualifying run in here tonight in that number 23 machine. Starting WoOT a little bit late, about 30 minutes later here tonight than what we normally do. I had a couple things going on and just getting out here. As Shane Haas going to come across to complete lap number 2. He's going to jump all the way up to the number 10 spot for Shane Haas. Does he have enough? He does have enough time for another lap. Looks like it's a 37.5. So he's going to come around to complete lap number 3. Will he pick up the pace a little bit? Can he get himself up into that top 5? I tried. I went in your Discord, but you were deafened. I wasn't even in there talking to Norwood and all them. As Shane Haas comes out of turn number 4, looking for that checkered flag. Where's he going to put that number 23 here tonight? Looking for a little redemption after last night, and it looks like he's going to be stuck on that number 10 spot. Okay. Yeah. What's up, Riley? What's up, buddy? You should get in one of these, Riley. Yeah, no worries. No worries. That's the great thing about WoOT. There's not the same commitment. All right. We're going to get ready for heat race number 1 as the top 5 transfer through. We're going to see who was 6th on back. Starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1, it is going to be Matthew Catena. Starting outside of him in the number 40 machine, it's going to be Rodney German. Starting in 3rd, it's going to be Shane Haas. Outside of him, it is going to be Brent Vinson. That is scary. Starting inside row number 3 in that number 5 spot, it's going to be Max Wong. Outside of him, it's going to be Brady Gotch. Starting in that number 7 spot, it's going to be Joshua Fireball. And outside of him, in the number 8 spot, it's going to be Chris Phillips. It's going to be Cody Harrelson starting in that number 9 spot. Jared Gotch in 10th. Going to be Bill Sleep starting in 11th. Patrick in 12th. Man, so many cars here tonight. This is going to get wild. Start is on green. Initial start on green. Restarts in the feature will be on leader. Oh, what did I just do to myself? Hold on, guys. Hold on. I lost my sound in my ear. All right, starting in 13th, it's going to be Elijah Myers. Outside of him, it's going to be Angel Rivera. Starting in 17th, it is going to be not in there anymore. Richard is not in there. David Anderson will be starting 17th. And Dalton in that number 18 spot. That's going to be it for tonight as they come down the back straightaway looking for the green flag. Top 8 transfer through. That means we're sending 10 of these drivers onto the Conti here tonight as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Matthew going to lead them to the green flag. All right, 2x2 through the field. This is going to be pretty wild, guys. This is going to be a wild one here. 8 cars. It's a little bit more narrow than what we're used to. Last week we did Auto Club. Definitely a lot more room. This track is going to be fast. It is going to be 2, maybe 3 wide as they come out of turn number 4. Looking for that green flag. When's it going to fly? Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they come down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. Oh, we got TV tower on this one. Heading for turn number 1 and 2. Matthew going to lead that inside. Will the top side be able to get some work? And as they head through turn number 1 and 2, Shane Haas to the back of the number 9 of Matthew. Matthew going to lead the way out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes that top lane. Brett on the high side in that number 15. He's got a big run. Looking for the back bumper. Rodney into turn number 3 and 4. Big push by Brett as they head through turn number 3 and 4. He might even dented the hood of his car as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Who's going to lead lap number 1? Down the front straightaway. It is going to be, I think it was Rodney on the outside with lap number 1. 2x2 into turn number 1 and 2. These guys going to try to get it figured out. We're 3 wide back here. A little bit of contact. They keep it going straight through turn number 1 and 2. Still 2x2 all the way through the field. Who's going to be the first to take it 3 wide? Only 5 laps here in heat race number 1. These guys are going to have to start to make the move. Right now it is Fireball on that bubble spot in the number 22. Oh, Cody's going to have a little bit of a blanket issue in the 4K. Somehow they keep it straight out of 4. Probably because he's got Bill Sleep behind him. Oh, no, they're trying to wreck. They are trying to wreck down the front straightaway. Big save. Oh, no. Big wreck into 1 and 2. Oh, my God. Oh, no. I think that... Let's go take a look and see what happened up here. What got... Oh, Cody just came down into the 31. Nothing the 31 could do as we get the caution flag there. It's going to be Matthew leading the way as they come out of turn number 4. Crickets in the voice chat. Yeah. It is intense racing, and I'll tell you what, the top 10, 11, you could throw a blanket over. Here comes Bill Sleep in that number 12 spot. Any one of these guys could race their way in still. Cody Harrelson on to pit road, getting that fast repair. You got to stay in it because these guys might wreck again. There are quite a few guys, 4 guys still out of that top 8 as they look for turn number 3 and 4. Side by side, a little bit of a door there coming to the white flag this time. When is someone going to make a move as they come out of turn number 4? 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. They're still side by side for the lead. Oh, we're going to have to see what they're going to need to do. Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking. Oh, no, the 17 goes around. 17 goes around. Tyler Kaysen is out of it. Who is in now? It looks like it's going to be Chris Phillips in that number 6 machine racing on the outside. Jared's 1 spot out. Bill Sleep is 2 spots out in that number 10 spot. Don't count those guys out as they head through turn number 3 and 4. We could get some more contact out of turn number 4. Bill Sleep trying to get to the high side, trying to get that run out of turn number 4, coming to the checkered. Here comes Shane. Oh, he turned himself across Shane's nose. It is going to be Rodney, Brett, Shane Haas, Max Wong, Brady, Joshua Fireball, Chris Phillips, and Jared making their way in. Bill Sleep is going to start on the pole of the Consi here tonight. What a wild finish one right there. Oh, that is unfortunate. Matthew went to go for the block on Shane, but Shane was down there. How about Brett finishing second? That's insane. That is insane. All right, let's get ready for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole. Starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 2. They don't call him plow for nothing. All right, it's going to be Ty Young starting on the pole here tonight. Outside of him, it's going to be Matt Selby. Starting in the number 3 spot, it's going to be Jared Jones with Justin Farless in 4th. Going to be Brody Pope in that number 5 spot, Jonathan in 6th, Landon Moody in 7th. Going to be Rob Peterson in that number 8 spot, Cody Drummond in 9th. Going to be Hunter Hollenbeck starting deep in 10th, Cohen Woodward in that number 11 spot. Going to be Alex in 12th. Then rounding out the rest of the field here tonight, it is going to be, man, I can't read these freaking names because they're too small. It is going to be Glenn Spangler, Carson, Kyle Todd, Mason, Rex, Troy, Clint Sheehan, Alex, and Brody Pope rounding out the field here tonight as we get ready for heat race number 2. It's been a long day for me here tonight, guys. Woke up this morning, had to bring my car to the shop because it needed an inspection. And then, man, I just got done watching a production for ACC Network for a lacrosse game. That was pretty wild. And now I'm here doing this. I am about ready for bed, I will tell you that. Let's go, Moody, says Colin. I know, right? Can Clint do it? Can Clint do it? He is going to be starting shotgun on the field as these guys look for the green flag. The start will be on green. The start on green. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Pace car is going to pull in. Yeah, Clint's got to race his way in. I see him. I see Clint. You going to make it, Clint? Green flag is out. Green flag's out as ahead for turn number 1 and 2. Matt Selby gets a great start on the outside as ahead into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side. Ty on the bottom side, going to push up the track. Oh, top side. Will they get the momentum out of turn number 2? Down the back straightaway, we're about to find out as it's a drag race. Looking for turn number 3. The 45 of Jared Jones going to get to the back bumper of that 30, but it's not enough as Selby has a whole bumper full of Justin into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to keep that top side going as it looks like finally, that cornflake Glenn Spangler going to take it to the outside looking for the 3rd lane. I didn't say no 3 wide, but I did say, oh my God, that was weird. I did say do not go down low like that, Matt Modi, unless you have to, and you didn't have to. Look, I can't give Moody too hard of a time. He has special needs, so I'm going to give him the warning now. I can't be the only one laughing out there. Down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be tied down on the bottom side. Matt Selby up high as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Selby holding the high side pretty strong. He's got a good push from Jared Jones coming up underneath as they come out of turn number 2. I don't care if you want to make that move, by the way, coming to the checkered. Just don't do it like regular laps. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be tied down on that bottom side. Selby up high. We had a wreck as it looked like Justin getting caught up in that one. So was it Mason? I don't know who else it was. But Justin going to get the worst of that one as they head down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Selby going to lead the way on the outside with a big push from Jared Jones. I'll tell you what, Jared Jones has been one hell of a pusher, and Moody now on the back bumper, a Ty Young. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be at the line? Down into turn number 3 and 4. Out front, it's going to be Ty on the outside. Selby up high. Coming out of turn number 4. White flag is going to be coming in the air out of turn 4. Who's it going to be? White flag in the air as they come down the front straightaway. It is going to be Selby on the outside leading the way. I just want you guys to know that Landon Moody's make-a-wish was to win a heat race. Oh, he spun him. He turned him in turn number 1 and 2. Cody up into the wall. That's going to cost him as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's 2 by 2. Into 3 and 4. Moody up the track. He gets into Selby. Selby's got his hands full. Here comes Jones down low. Out of turn number 4. And oh no, Glenn's going around. It's going to be Landon Moody with the win. Tie in second. Jared, Rob, Matt Selby, Carson, Cohen, and Glenn Spangler, your top 8. Yeah, okay. You want to keep it going? I'm going to just boot you, Glenn. I told you. All right. He's gone. I said, you have a problem. Don't keep it going. All right, let's get ready for the LCQ. It's going to be Bill Sleep starting on the pole here tonight. Troy Baker in second. Going to be Matthew in that number 3 spot. Hunter Hollenbeck in 4th. Going to be Tyler Kaysen in that number 5 spot. Clint Sheehan in 6th. Going to be Dalton in that number 7 spot. Kyle Todd in 8th. David in 9th. Going to be Mason in that number 10 spot. Elijah 11th. Cody in 12th. Austin's going to be 13th. Rex in 14th. Angel Rivera in 15th. Justin 16th. Cody Harrelson 17th. Jonathan 18th, Patrick 19th, Brady Pope 20th, and I don't know or care if the rest of these guys are in here. Let's get ready for some green flag racing. On the last lap, it's perfectly fine, and congratulations on your Make-A-Wish coming true. All right. Here we go, looking for some green. Clint didn't make it, but he wasn't that far out though, because he is starting. So he's 3 spots out. He was 3 spots out. That top row, Clint better get a good start as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It is side by side all the way through the field. Top 5 transfer through. I know Glenn's probably mad at me, but I tried to get him to stop, and he just wanted to keep talking. And I told everybody I couldn't give him any special privileges. As we look for the green flag out of turn number 4, pace car is in. Where's that green flag? As they come to the line, Bill Sleep, Hunter Hollenbeck leading him to the green out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. That is something I'm going to have to make a point of, I think, when we get into the feature here tonight. I forgot to say no 3 wide to the start-finish line as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be Bill Sleep leading the way as Hollenbeck gets left hung to dry all by himself. I'll tell you what, good start by Clint. He has not fallen out of this thing. He definitely kept that thing rolling on the top, as he is side by side with Kyle Todd for 1 spot out as they come down the back straightaway. He needs to oh no, you need to get to the bottom, Clint. No, that's going to be too late if he tries to go now. He is going the wrong way. 3 wide through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Bill Sleep leading lap number 1 with Matthew on his tail down the front straightaway. It looks like that top side is not too bad. The 14 of Justin's around. Oh no, Justin and Clint go around. Did they get together? Oh no, I think, they bounced off the wall. Oh no. Just a little bit of ping pong in there as Justin knows how this works. He knows there's a chance there could be a wreck, as it looks like, oh no, did Bill Sleep get wrecked? Who wrecked Bill Sleep? Oh no! Did Bill Sleep wreck or make a mistake? I missed it. As Hollenbeck going to lead the way. Matthew in second. We got a couple down in the grass. It's going to be Austin Mason crashing through the grass as they come into turn number 1 and 2. Back out front, it's going to be Hollenbeck leading the way. Matthew in second. Tyler in third. Dalton in fourth. and Kyle Todd in that fifth and final transfer spot. I'll tell you what, just a couple spots back is going to be the 4K of Cody Harrelson. What's up? What's up, Caitlin and Carl in Dallas? That's a lot of hands. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, going to be 3 laps complete. Looks like the 31 of Dalton trying to get that top side to work. He's going to need some help. The 27 of Mason having issues here. I don't know what he's in. Yeah, goodbye. As they come down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 of 4. Going to be Hunter leading the way. Matthew in second. Tyler in third. Dalton in fourth. Kyle Todd in that fifth and final transfer spot. Still, will Cody make the move to the outside? He's going to have 2 laps to go when they come across the line. He is 2 spots out. Dalton's going to blink up on the high side. That probably isn't going to be a great combination as they're going to split the... Oh, I thought they were going to split Todd. Todd going to stay down on the bottom as they head through 1 and 2. If he leaves that bottom side open, he's asking for it as the 99 is picking as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 of 4. It's going to be Hunter Hollenbeck out front leading the way. Matthew in second. Tyler... Kyle Todd and Dalton now on that bubble spot. Here comes David Anderson in the 99 Skittles machine as they come out of turn number 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. There's contact as the 17 gets into Cody Harrelson. Oh, no. Cody gets turned. Oh, the 34s are out. Cody keeps it straight. Oh, they're still wrecking. Stay low, Cody. Cody's going to be 2 spots out as they come through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, boy, I'll tell you what, these 5 are in. How hard are they willing to put it as Hollenbeck's going to blink down on the bottom side through turn number 3 and 4. He's got Matthew all over the back of him. This could be a problem for this lead pack with him blinking out as they come out of turn number 4. Matthew's going to boot him up the track, but Hollenbeck going to take the win. Matthew second, Tyler third, Kyle Todd fourth, and David Anderson in that number 5 spot. Oh, man, that was a lot of big saves. He almost made it. Oh, my God. I think they just net-coded into each other. That kind of looked like your internet's just wanted to fuck right there. I was definitely worried about him spinning you, Hunter. You were blinking out. All right, let's. All right, guys, you do get a warm up here. As long as you don't go the wrong way around the track and get DQ'd, I don't care what you guys do. You can wreck each other, drive around in reverse, do laps, whatever you want to do. We're going to use this 3 minutes up. Also, I do want to make a couple updates for the feature that I forgot to mention earlier. Is the first start will be on green, restarts will be on leader. Do not lay back and try and take it 3 wide before the start-finish line. After the start-finish line, you want to take it 3 wide and wreck. That's on you. Remember, there is only 1 fast repair. You want to take care of it. It is going to be 30 laps here tonight. They're going to be manual. So if there's like a couple small wrecks, I'm not gonna throw the caution because nobody wants to pace for 30 laps. But if you do get in a wreck, go get your fast repair because I will get you back on the lead lap when we do get a caution. If there's a couple of those smaller cautions, I will throw the caution, or smaller wrecks, I will throw the caution. Or if there's one big one, I'll throw the caution. I try and keep it around 3 or 4 because that's not horrible. All right, who's ready for some action here tonight, guys? As we get ready for tonight's main event, these guys out there putting some laps in. It should be a fun one here tonight. It is definitely going to look like it might be a fun one here tonight. These guys definitely seem to be having a blast. We'll see. Oh, by the way, Riley, thank you for the goat. Thank you for the goat. Appreciate that. Oh, that's easy. Other than the car might blow up. No, they won't blow up. Usually in one lap, but the car will blow up. I'm going to grab a water and I'll be right back. Oh, there's Max in the 600 Coca-Cola machine as we get ready for tonight's main event. That is going to be the end of warm-up. These guys got to get out on the track. We are looking for some green flag action. All right, another reminder. Remember, do not take it 3 wide before the start finish line. I get it if somebody misses a shift, I will use my discretion. But if you sit back and take it 3 wide before the start finish line, I'll probably just remove you. Also, stay above the red and white line. On the front straightaway, I get you guys are going to clip those corners. That's fine. Sometimes you might get knocked down there. That's fine. But until the checkered flag, you're coming to the checkered, do keep it above that red and white line coming out. The only place you can go below it is coming out of turn 4, coming to the checkered. You only get one fast repair. Initial start will be on green. Initial start will be on green. I hated to have to kick Glenn earlier. I like Glenn. But if you do have a problem with someone, I have no problem if you want to we'll make up one time and tell them they're a fucking moron. But leave it at 1. You keep it going. I'm just going to remove you because it brings down the atmosphere to the whole group. All right, let's get ready for tonight's main event as they pull out onto the grid. It is going to be Connor Brannon on the pole here tonight. Greg Wellen in second. Going to be Asher in that number 3 spot. Connor Rockwood in 4th. It is going to be Hankins in that number 5 spot with Rodney German in 6th. Going to be Landon Moody in 7th. Brett in 8th. Ty Young in 9th. Shane Haas going to be in that number 10 spot. Jared Jones in 11th. Max Wong in 12th. Then rounding out, well, not rounding out the rest of the field, but as close as we'll probably get, it is going to be Rob Peterson in that number. I had to look over on the other screen because I couldn't see this. In that number 13 spot, Brady in 14th. Matt Selby in 15th. Going to be Fireball 16th. Carson in 17th. Chris Phillips 18th. Woodward and 19th. Jared in 20th. Going to be Glenn Spangler will not be 21st. Hunter Hollenbeck 22nd. Matthew 23rd. Kaysen 24th, and then rounding out the rest of the field here tonight. Oh, Brett did not make it. It's going to be Kyle Todd and David Anderson. Looking for the green flag out of turn at number 4. Where's Brett? Is Brett not in here? Oh, he's missing the start. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. Going to be Greg Whalen out front heading for 1 and 2. Greg's going to jump down to the inside as they head for turn number 1 and 2. Connor in second. They're going to be 2 by 2 for third on back. So these guys are going to get single file pretty quick as Asher I've seen a lot of these internet connection issues here lately. Asher with a little blink as they come down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. Here comes the 92 of Connor. Looking to the outside. The top lane is coming. He's getting a big push. Asher going to slide into second as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes the Hello Kitty number 72 as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It's going to be Greg Wellen leading lap number 1. Oh, we got one around. The 45 is around. 45 goes around in turn number 1 and 2 as he goes around. Down the back straightaway, going to be Greg Wellen leading the way. Asher in second. Hankins in third. Brandon in fourth. Rockwood in fifth. Oh, they're going to be 3 wide down into turn number 3 and 4. Coming out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Oh, my God. The me car almost up into the wall. The 92 of Connor Brandon going the wrong way in a hurry as he's above Shane Haas. Could he get some help up there? That third lane, it might have some speed. If he gets a little help, he's in the wall. And turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Max, save it. He does out of turn 2. Down the back straight. We've got another one around the 30s around. The 30 goes around. That is going to be Ty going around down the back straightaway. He's going to get it going back straight as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's just been 2 single car spins, guys. I'm not going to throw the yellow yet. Nobody wants to pace that much. Down the front straightaway. Oh, we got another wreck happening. Big wreck into turn number 1 and 2. We're going to go ahead and throw that caution this time as we get a wreck into turn number 1 and 2. Cohen did not lift and gets into Max. Max is going to go around. So caution flag comes out here. Oh, he turned down. That brought him and the 92 down. So, yeah, he just kind of went left. The 92 was there. Oh, they were wrecking in front of him. What was happening in front of him? Yeah, it looked like there might have been a little check up there, caused those guys to get together. All right, the second one, that last one there, that was a little bit of a big one, so I threw the caution for that. Multiple things happened, couple spins, but I think that the one that happened with Selby there just kind of looked like there might have been a little checkup or just a little bit of a misjudgment there. All right, so caution flag comes out as Greg Wellen decided to leave this one as Connor is going to lead the way. Just got the live to one. Oh, I didn't even realize. I haven't even been looking to see. I appreciate you guys getting those likes. I haven't even looked. I was so into the racing. Dang, thank you guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're at 1K likes over on TikTok. Demon, you're slacking. All right, so these guys are stacked up 2 by 2. I think the lights are still on. I can't tell. There's a lot of, the lights are still on as they head down the back straightaway into turn. We're only at 1,000 likes. How are we only at 1,000 likes? We've been live for, how long have we been live for? We've been live for 34 minutes and we only got 1,000 likes. You're slacking, Demon. Just picking on you. I appreciate the follows I got out there too, guys. I just get caught up in the race and sometimes I miss this stuff, so definitely appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. As we are going to get 1 to go at the line as they head down the front straightaway. That is going to be the first caution flag here tonight. Yeah, you guys are hammering that shit now. Appreciate you guys. All right, this start will be on leader. All right, they're going to get them stacked up into turn number 1 and 2. We are 6 laps into this one, going to be 7 laps. All right, there's... Get where iRacing tells you to go, guys. You can go ahead and take it. Just let these guys know where you're going. Already the 2K, you guys are killing it over there. Yeah. It should I don't know. I don't know why it would be wrong. Your ticker might not have updated because the leader blew up. So you might be in a different position than what it says. Do what iRacing tells you to do. What's up, Jonas? What's up, buddy? Yeah, you guys just figured out. I just didn't want to create all the confusion. They were 3 wide behind you. That was the problem. Yeah. Close the gaps, guys. 27. Close the gap. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. He went way early. He totally lied to him. Don't believe that guy. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2. That could have been possibly the smartest move he could have made as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Connor leading the way as these guys get separated. But I'll tell you what, he might be in trouble when these packs catch him. These guys nose to tail up at the front. Now these guys have to get in line, start pushing Asher. Asher having a little bit of internet malfunction as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Connor out front leading the way. Rodney in second. Nah, he actually isn't even on his computer. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Oh my God. I don't know. Moody saw the Hello Kitty. As they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, the 40 going to drift up the track. Here comes Rodney looking high. Can't quite get there. Looked like we had a couple spinning at the back, but they just went off the track. They are still on the track. So they must have caught a little bit of grass or something. I don't know. Oh, no, that was from before. My bad. Down out of turn number 4 is going to be Connor leading the way as they come to the line. They are spread out on the track right now as they head for turn number 1 and 2. Moody's still trying to get that outside to work, but he's going to need some help. Go Hello Kitty car, says Dinosaur Kid. As they come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Brett's going to have issues in the back. We got him blinking. Yeah, there's a bunch of people blinking. Through turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Connor leading the way. Rodney in second as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Connor continuing to lead, and that second pack is coming. Here comes Robin, the 27. He's got Fireball, Shane Haas, Connor Brannon, and Jared and Brady behind him, the Gotch Bros, into turn number 1 and 2. It's kind of like the Mario Bros, but, you know, in iRacing. As Rodney going to move up to the top side. He sees that top lane starting to come. He's going to take advantage, jump up into the high side. I think these two are trying to work each other, work these lanes together as there's a little bit of contact there. 40 of Rodney almost goes around as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Who's going to lead this time by? It's going to be Rodney on the outside, but here comes Asher with a big push to the back of Connor. Down into turn number 1 and 2. They are starting to double it up at the front of the pack now as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway as Connor jumps up to the outside. Asher's going to lead the bottom lane. The bottom lane has been a little bit stronger most of the time. The lanes are so freaking even. I think I'm going to have to do some work on the gear here for next time. As they come out of turn 4 down the front straightaway. Now, these guys are doing good. They're not going to wreck yet. Not yet. Oh, no, I take that back. Oh, Moody moved down the track. He gets spun around. He's going to get it going back straight. Are we wrecking some more cars? No, we aren't. We keep it straight. Moody facing the wrong way. Back up to the front. Asher blinking to the lead. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Down into turn number 3. Asher with the edges. Rob going to give him a big push into turn number 3 and 4. Yeah, no, I'm not throwing yellows for single car spins. We'll be pacing all night then. As they come across the line, Asher going to lead that time by 14 laps complete. 14 laps complete as they head into 1 and 2. Asher definitely starting to blink a lot more in that number 10 machine as they head through turn number 1 and 2. We're going to see what Asher does. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Let's see how that internet plays with Asher. I might ask him to move to the back of that pack as they head into turn number 3 and 4. I seen a little smoke. Not sure what that was from, but Moody. Oh, we got one blowing up the 45. It's blowing up down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3. These guys still side by side up at the front. No crashing back here in the second pack. There's quite a few guys in the front pack here. This is the second pack. Trying to catch the front pack, but nobody is able to get there. They got to get in line. The front pack is racing as they head into turn at number 3 and 4. Yeah, no, I'm watching them. I'm watching them. It's cleared it up for now as they come down the front straightaway. It's going to be Asher leading the way. Asher going to lead the way. Rob in second. Fireball in third as they head into turn number 1 and 2. So far, so good as these guys still jockeying for position in that second pack as they head through turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Shane Haas going to pick up the back of the pack here. These guys being a little bit more patient up at the front. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's definitely not bad. As they head through turn number 3 and 4 to the line, Asher's going to lead this time by with a big push from Rob. Oh, he's going to move up the track. Rob going to move up underneath them as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Rob down low. He's got Fireball behind him. Will Asher get some help as they head through 1 and 2? Fireball's getting wonky. Big save out of the number 22. Got a little bit of push in the pusher down through turn number 1 and 2. Fireball almost not able to hold on to it as the 72 of Hankins looking to the outside. He's looking to try to get the third line, or she looking to try to get that third line rolling as they head through turn number 3 and 4. In this pack, these guys racing hard. They need to get a single file as they're 3 wide for the lead down the front straightaway. I knew 3 wide could work if they got some help, and it looks like he's got some help up high. 3 wide through turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide, plenty of room. Asher going to work the side draft. That top lane did not work the side draft very well there. They lose a little ground through turn number 1 and 2, but gave that middle lane room, which gave them the chance to survive to lead this thing into turn number 3, but they're going to lose ground up on that high side through turn number 3 and 4. You put it to 3K. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, almost 2.9K on my side, but yeah. Great job, guys, as they come across the line. Going to be Asher leading that time by. Asher's going to lead it in that 10. He's going to come down. A little bit of contact behind him. Oh, the 36 up the track. A little bit of give and take there. They keep it straight through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, they got jockeying for position there. Got really aggressive. They got out of line, and somehow they all keep it together through turn number 3 and 4. As they're side by side out of turn number 4. Second lane starting to come as they come to the line. Asher going to lead again that time by. Oh, this is good racing up. This is good racing all the way through the pack. Look at the second pack. These guys are beating and banging too. They're racing hard back here in the pack as they head through turn number 1 and 2. All these guys are waiting for a caution, and I'm sure they will get one. These guys pushing it real hard up at the front through turn number 3 and 4. Asher continues to lead on that bottom lane. Little bit of contact through 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. It's going to be 21 laps in the books this time by. 21 laps in the books as Cohen going to fall out. Down into turn. As they come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, going to be Asher down on that bottom side. Drag race looking for turn number 3. I think they had a little bit of an issue back here in this pack. They got a single file. Will they fall back to max? I'll tell you what, if these guys get a caution, this could be real interesting here tonight. Especially depending on whoever's leading, how they start this race the next time they come to the green flag. Down into turn number 1 and 2, still side by side up at the front of the pack. These guys starting to push that third lane again. Could end up with a caution. I think all these guys still have a faster pair as they come out of turn number 2. 36 going to move up to the top. We got lap traffic up ahead. Lap traffic up ahead as Rodney continues to lead as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Just to give you a heads up, Moody, you know you'll get your lap back when we get a caution, but they are trying to run 3 wide coming up on you. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Asher on the bottom side leading the way. Rodney up on the high side. The third lane starting to form as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, looking for 3 and 4. Lap traffic up ahead. Oh, that isn't. Who is that ahead? Who is that ahead? Oh, that's Jared. I guess it's Jared they're coming up on. You'll get your laps back too, Jared, but just be aware of how they're running behind you. Down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Shane Haas going to stick it in there. 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, there'll definitely be a caution at some point. I can't say definitely, but it's definitely looking like it's going to be. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. They're closing up on lap traffic. Oh, big door up on the high side. Big door up on the high side as they beat and bang through 3 and 4. It's going to be 5 to go at the line. What a race here tonight. Asher on his heels as he's going to lead this time by 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. Lap traffic up ahead. That is definitely looking like it's going to play a role as they head through turn number 1 and 2. 2 and 3 wide up at the front of the pack. Oh my God, I can't believe they haven't wrecked. There it is. There it is. Caution flag comes out. Caution, caution, caution. That could have been a whole lot worse. I don't know how that wasn't worse. All right. Oh, the 92 gets a... Oh, the 9 had nowhere to go. If you are a lap down, just let people know where you're going. Keep the bottom side, keep the top side clear for the lap cars. Let me know if you need your black cleared, if you're going to pit, if you get your laps back and then pit. All right, let's take a look and see what happened here. We're going to look. Well, we saw what happened. Let's go take a look from Brady. Brady had one hell of a view here. Look at this. Oh, my God. Wow. I don't know how any of those guys survived. Jared definitely got a little worse than Brady, but good run for these guys. Great run up front. I know there was a little bit sketchy at times up at the front pack there, guys, but great job. Lots of good saves. And that could have been a whole lot worse than what it was. All right, so we are setting up for a green-white checker here tonight. And we got... They're still pacing. as they head into turn number one. And all right, that's going to give Jared one lap. I will give him one more lap. It's going to be a green-white checker anyway, so who cares if we get him one more lap and get him back on. I appreciate you guys coming out. Remember, if this is your first time here, we do this every Thursday. Usually I started up at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I did have something to do today, so we started at 10:30. But make sure you guys check out the stream. Discord link is in the description. If it's not working, just let me shoot me a DM, and I will get you that Discord link. All right, so Asher. No. Sometimes we do Daytona. You know, I never do the Cup car, but sometimes we do like Daytona or Dega trucks. Sometimes we do Michigan Michigan street stocks. Sometimes we do mini stocks at Auto Club. You know, it varies. We just have fun. It's always wide open though. All right, we are gonna add one more lap. All right, we're gonna let him get one more lap in case he wants to pit too, and then so I'm not delaying it anymore. Everybody's back on the lead lap now. I might have fucked it up. Hold on. I might have to go green this time, guys. I might have fucked it up. I did fuck it up. It won't let me. I'm sorry, guys. I was in a rush when I made the server. I mean, technically you can. Have you caught the pack, Jared? Go if you want. Go if you want, Asher. I'll just clear blacks. Green flag is out. Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking already. As they head down into turn number 1 and 2, going to be Asher leading the way. They're side by side up at the front. Asher leads the way. The 51 of Hollenbeck down on the apron as they head through turn number 1 and 2. I don't know if that was the best choice, but it gives you the most time to race. Down into turn number 1 and 2, going to be side by side through turn number 3 and 4. They're wrecking. They're wrecking in turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Asher leading the way out of turn 4. 1 lap to go. They're still wrecking. Selby goes around. Asher going to lead it through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, my God. What the fuck was Fireball doing? Here comes Hollenbeck. Asher's a sitting duck. Oh, they're wrecking. I guess it never did anything. It just it was a 1 lap. Okay. Asher takes the win. Robin second. Hankins in third. Sorry, guys. Normally I don't fuck it up like that, but normally I don't do it at the last minute either. Asher's going to take the win here tonight. Fireball in 4th. Connor in 5th. Connor Brennan in 5th. Rockwood in 6th. Shane Haas, Brady, Selby, Hollenbeck, Brett, Rodney German, Jared Jones, Max Wong, Landon Moody, Ty Young. Oh, God. Jared Gotch, Kyle Todd, Matthew, Tyler Kaysen, David Anderson, Carson, Cohen, Greg Wellens, Chris Phillips, Glenn Spangler, your top 26. So crazy finish there here tonight as Asher going to take the win. Asher took the win. Sorry, messed up tonight. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Asher. I guess we're going to bring in Shane Haas because Shane Haas wants an interview for what, 20th? Asher never helps me out here, man. You never help me out, Asher. I see how it is. I fucked up and didn't do green, white checkers, but that race was good, honestly.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
A lot of good, clean racing. You did end up with 7th tonight, Shane. Good run for you. Man, you were in that second pack race, and it didn't seem like you guys could get organized to catch that front pack, and then had a little bit of contact back. Oh, no, you were tagging onto the back of the front pack. That's right. It was just hard to pass, and then we got 3 wide, and the 3 wide was pretty insane, intense, and you guys were holding it pretty strong there. I mean, great racing up at the front.
Yeah, I was just kind of in the back waiting for that wreck to happen there, but it was good racing and all, and it was kind of hard to pass, but it is kind of weird with this car and this type of track with it, so it is what it is. It was fun though.
We just got to do a gear change for next time. That'll be the solution.
Yep.
But great run here tonight, Shane. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Everyone at the Discord. Mark, we missed you. I don't know what he was doing, but we missed you.
He went to his friend's birthday party. He got drug out. Yeah.
Wow.
Traitor.
Sure.
Traitor.
For you, James, hosting these races, Rosie's Tavern, Saving Speedway, Landon Moody Sim Racing, all that stuff. So yeah.
Well, good race here tonight. Good finish. And Asher, you're making a habit of coming to visit me.
I know. I almost could have gone back to back on nights here. Almost on last night and then one tonight.
You had a little bit of an internet malfunction going on there. It's cleaned itself up. I mean, you got to be thankful for that because it was pretty scary for a little while. But man, that 10 machine was really rolling here tonight. And it seemed like everybody was a little aggressive, but they were giving when they had to and taking when they could.
Yeah. I mean, it's calmly in the bottom and in the front. Yeah, but racing was really clean. I thought the racing was really good. A lot better than I expected because when I was watching the heat races, I thought it was going to be basically flat like last week with the California where couldn't pass. I feel like passing was a little bit easier here, at least what I could see. I really don't think I went further back from third, I think. But I thought, since we were able to get a third lane going, it's probably easier to pass than, just 2x2.
Yeah, when that third lane formed, and I was actually wondering why it didn't form earlier. I was saying that in the heat races, and Glenn ended up going up there and looking for it, but didn't get a whole lot of help. But I felt like that third lane was really going to be the answer to a lot of the passing, and it seemed like that third lane really shook things up a little bit, and all 3 lanes were pretty even, but it looked like more could happen as far as moving forward, moving back, little mistakes, helping those things happen. I mean, sometimes passing happens because of mistakes, and I think that might have been part of the 3 wide there.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get you better with these interviews.
Come on,
Asher's over here. I don't know what to do with my hands.
It's kind of like
I was actually really close from pulling off because they kept on saying my internet, what was it going out? Usually I know sometimes you can't tell when your internet's going out on iRacing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can tell because then everybody will disappear everybody on your screen.
Yeah.
But there's also some issues where your packet lost, I think download or something or upload.
Where they can't see you, but you can see them and stuff. Yep.
But usually it still tells you he had pack. I had no issues. I don't know if it was a server thing or something, but I was one of these laps I was ready to pull off on the front stretch and then let everybody by because they kept on saying my issues and I asked them one more time, and they said I've been good that entire lap. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna stay up here.
Yeah,
Then.
I was getting ready to say the same thing and say, hey, at least move to the back of that front pack for a little bit because they were like 2-3 seconds behind you guys. I figured you could move back safely, and it ended up cleaning itself up. I didn't have to say anything, you know. And Demon actually said, Asher said he'd be willing to move to the back, move out of the way if he needed to, and like I said, it never seemed to be an issue, and it cleaned itself up, and it was definitely pretty strong at the end there. But great run for you here tonight. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to thank?
Thank you for hosting this race, and you know, had Oreos on my car. Love my Oreos.
Me too.
Yeah, Shane loves Oreos and boobies, and he's in heaven.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you guys. Good run here tonight. That was actually some great racing. I wish I didn't fuck it up with the green white checkers, but good racing here tonight.
Neat.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. I appreciate you guys. Asher takes the win in that number 10 machine. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for getting me. How many likes did we end up getting over on TikTok? 3K likes. Appreciate you guys. Definitely appreciate that. As always, guys, until